Hey guys, it's George, and today's video is going to be about talking to yourself, and not in the way that you normally think. Like, you normally talk to yourself in your head. Like, I don't really know how to explain it. You know what I mean. Like, you talk to yourself in your head about things you're doing or anything like that. But when you're going through a breakup or anything shit in your life, it could be anything that's going on for you that's really bad, you tend to talk to yourself quite a lot. And over the past week now, I've gone through a breakup which has not been easy at all. I've dealt with it in bad ways, pretty bad ways, because I've always talked to myself ever since I can remember. I've always talked to myself as a way of like a different side of me, if that makes sense. So like, I'll be walking, if I'm by myself, I'll talk to myself in my head. Like, I'll be having a conversation with myself about something that's happening on the street or about myself. And after going through a breakup like this, where you think you've lost someone you love more than anything, and that you thought you could spend the rest of your life with, and then blaming yourself for it for a week, your head goes through so much shit that your head goes through so much stuff that isn't true, where you don't actually think about yourself, you're just going through pain, so you try and vent it through blaming yourself. In this point, I am to blame, but the way I've been doing it is wrong, and the things I've been doing is wrong. So I'll be there normally, and next minute I'll be blaming myself. I'll be crying, I'll be angry, wanting to smash everything around me. And I bet I'm not the only one who feels like that when something like this happens. It doesn't need to be a breakup, it can be family, something that happened in your family, anything. What I'm trying to say is, as shit as it feels, and as much as you want to blame yourself, you have to convince yourself that yes, it was your fault. Yes, you were the reason it happened, but it's in the past. In my situation, what's happened. It was my fault. I can't change it as much as I want to change it. They've moved on. They have made it abundantly clear that they are happier without me, and yes, I blame myself still. As much as I'm trying to convince myself to move on, I can't. It's so difficult to let go of such a big part of your life, and to watch them do it with ease, or do it a lot better than you, is really hard to see. I am rambling on because this is what this channel is for. It's for me to put myself not out there, in that, just so people who are going through the same thing as me can know they're not by themselves. Because I can guarantee there is a lot of people that feel exactly the same as I do. Not in the same situation, but there might be. It's not that uncommon for people to fuck up a relationship. I'm never going to say a name. I'm never going to say anything like that. I'm just going to tell you how I feel and how I'm going through things. And hopefully someone will find this and relate and move on from there. I'm not going to cut out anything. That's the good thing about this. Normally with videos I'd make on my other channel, on my gaming one that I used to do, I would cut out all the stops and all the pauses where I try and think or go back on track, but this channel is just for pure just talking. I don't talk much. I'm trying to change and become better at talking to people which I think so far I've done quite well at, because I never normally spoke my mind to anyone, because I used to keep it to myself, keep all my feelings to myself. I still do. No one knows how I feel, and none of my friend group are going to see this, which is the point. You go through a lot of shit before you reach the good stuff, and you've got to try and convince yourself that there's a lot of stuff worth doing. You've got to stop moping around and do something, because the mindset I'm in is switching from change and move on. From why would I move on from something I love so much? It's a roller coaster of emotions, and I know there's someone out there that feels like that. There's not going to be any crying on this, don't worry, as much as I'm feeling like I want to, but it's going to be just talking. So if anyone else does feel the same way, or wants to talk, just subscribe, leave a comment. You don't even need to subscribe, I don't care, just leave a comment, talk to me, and you never know, even if you don't know who I am, it's good to talk to someone. So yes, I've been rambling on, yes, I've gone off topic, yes, it's a lot of pauses and ums, but it's what the channel's for. I'll see you guys on the next video.